Ez, you disgust me. You know that? Hey, what is going on, everybody? Morning. Good morning, Vietnam, New York. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another stream where we don't lose. Heck yeah, Pez. Inspired me to decide to get a lot more. Yeah, nice. Absolutely, man. Glad that I could be an inspiration. Definitely want to hear more about that. In taxes, when I buy my dream car. You troll. You're a troll. Where were you last night, son? Doc's wife, how you doing? Good to see you. Seal Sick, welcome in. William, welcome in. Kevin, welcome in. Welcome to New York, where we live and breathe by the oxidation on the Statue of Liberty. And we check the greenness of the Statue of Liberty. And that gives us the signal for buying or selling. What's going on, Zuma? Welcome in. Good to see you. Your appointment got your sleep screwed up? Yeah, that makes sense. Almost Basic, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. For you new people, my name is Seth, and I'm a mentor of Daniel Holmes, and so is Mr. Pez in the chat, and we're gonna go through a analysis on gold and MNQ, and we are going to try and get some money and make some trades here. Gonna make some good trades today. We got a banger last night in Asia. Oh man, NQ gave us a really nice setup. It was either on the opening candle or the candle right after. Anybody get a good trade in Asia? I did pretty good last night in Asia. Pushing matchsticks, yeah. Sounds good. Good to have you here. Appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, feel free to feel free to jump into the chat and discuss. There's a burger. I still don't understand that, if it comes from a meme or if that's something Dan made up. I don't know. I gotta look it up. Yeah, we're doing pretty good today. I like to show you guys some transparency. We're doing all right. These are my master accounts. It's not a show off. It's just a accountability. Part of my trading. You can see I had a bit of a bad day there. Right? It happens. This is where you can go on tilt. This is where you can go on tilt right here. This is where you can lose it all. But what do? You reset. This thing almost looks like the almost identical to the trader's chart, the trader's mindset, where you have a big spike and then you have a big low. Then you fix your psychology and you slowly build it back up. My daily P&L looks almost exactly like that. Sorry for the whitewash here, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, where are you at? Oh, it's Journey. That's what it is. There you go. No, go away. There you go. Look familiar? Look familiar? Wow, I'm gonna quit my job. Oh no, what's going on? I'm disappearing. Fixing your psychology, climbing back up. I might be onto something. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm happy with that. Anyways, enough of that buffoonery. So, here's the journal. When you have bad days like this, you don't tilt, you recover. 1 to 2 trades per day. Why have a million guesses when you can have a billion guesses? All right, getting back to the charts. Let's do a quick analysis on gold. Starting to move here. We'll do top down. If Perry's here, we do a top off. Just kidding. You gotta give Perry some love. He comes in for New York. You gotta give him some love. Revenge trades, yeah. Revenge trading, over trading, and unrealistic expectations. That is how you blow accounts. And that's how you not only blow accounts, but go on tilt and quit. And we don't want that. Don't want that. So, top down, looking at the weekly. It was green yesterday. Red again. Red. So, I don't know what gold's doing. It's like it's got itself a bit of a pullback, flattened out, went back up again, but closed red and red. So it's almost like it's coming back down. I feel like that all the markets are just struggling. Yeah, keep that grind going. That's right. Daily candle. Bit of a sideways movement. Had a bit of a spike there and coming back down. The daily so far is red. So we could have a small, maybe a small red that closes and then continues green. I'm not sure. But at the moment it's red. 1 hour is green. Bit of sideways movement. 30. That level there can actually come down about right there. It's not very clean to the left here. Yep. 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour. 4 hour, I might have missed 4 hour. 4 hour was red, not daily. Yeah, that's right. I missed the daily. The daily is red. So, but it's red, but it's coming back up. Yep, there you go. Thanks for calling that out. Daily is red, but it's coming back up. So, we'll see. Could flip green. We could continue on this, wavy path here. So, we'll see. And then the 15 is currently green and pushing. If we get the opportunity to buy above this level, I'd be interested in that for gold. It's not too bad coming down. We do have a level here, and it's a little clean below that. So I'm actually going to create this as a high time frame support, and then create another regular resistance. Regular support. Since our range is here so big, we're looking at a 500 tick range. Like the stream, my dudes. Appreciate that. Basic. Appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like the stream. 4 hour type 2, says Mr. Jack. Let's take a look. See if he is onto something. Possible. Very possible. King of the 4 hour type 2 is in the chat right now. 4 hour King type 2 is in the chat. Mr. Perry. Buy Jack's mentorship. Yeah, if you buy Jack's mentorship, you'll end up marching every day. You'll get no food, and if you question his leadership skills, you will be guillotined. So watch out for that. He'll pull you in. Yeah, he's committed. Yeah, good stuff. Let's look at NQ real quick while you guys are having a war in the chat, which I love. I appreciate the interactive chat. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right. On the 4 hour, on the weekly, we have a bit of a pullback. Might be in a bearish market. I feel like everything's moving into a bearish market on both sides. Yeah, getting into another mentorship can be rough, but especially if you get into hers, she might really wreck yours. Spamming those 4 hour type 2s, ignoring all other time frames, and went on a 10 trade win streak. See, I told you, king of the 4 hour. Pez, when you start your stream up again and in your Discord, you have to put that in there. King of the 4 hour type 2. Sell that dictatorship. You guys are crazy. I love it. All right. Daily candles on ZNQ. Bit of a pullback again. Tell you what we'll do. We'll do another high time frame resistance here, which I think I've done before, but for whatever reason, Bullinox Project X likes to delete it. All right. Pretty ugly going back down, but I think, let me see here. There's a pretty big rejection off this level right here. So I'm going to go ahead and create a high time frame support. Put a line to resist the resistance. All right, we're looking at 4 hour, still bearish. Moving back up though, but it's red. We're in this range. 1 hour, still in the range. 30, 15. Yep. The 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30, and the 15 all align. So that's good. Cool. So looking at the NQ might be the play. NQ is really nice below this level. If we can get an NQ sell, I'd say it's overall bearish. So I'd like to sell NQ, not buy it today. And it'd be really nice if we get it down here. This would be your liquidity sweep. I don't like that song. You guys want to jam with me? Yeah, man. Go to the island, man. Trade them candles, man. Get back on the ship, man. Somebody clip that. Oh, I'm terrible. Alright. If the wick in the 15-minute, ideally we look for 30 pip range. How long is the ideal wick range for the 4 hour? Are you talking about on gold or NQ? Aegis Virgin Janto. Butchered your name, sorry. If you want to watch two charts at the same time, I showed this before. Make sure you've got your first chart linked here to a ticker like gold. And then the other one here, you go where it says link and you click on this little dot and change it to nothing, right? And then you click here and you can change it to MNQ or whatever else you want to watch. And then it will do both charts. Yeah, accurate pronunciation. Kinda like a cheeky long scalp. Yeah. 15-minute candle just closed. Not a bad play here, but like I said, I want to sell NQ. Gold just had 100 tick rip on green, so a bit overextended. Wouldn't really consider this a good opportunity. Plus, we're in this range, so if we can get out of this range, that would be good. Or if it's going to stay in this range, I really want to see a reversal. Why do I have two resistances? I guess the Jedi's won in gold. The resistance took over the Empire. Them Jedis. All was good until Luke Skywalker took his lightsaber and threw it into the ocean, and then went over and drank milk from an alien's... I don't even know what it was. It was green though. That was you had me up to that point. That point, I was a bit not interested in the rest of the story. That's not the Luke Skywalker I know. That's not the one that I grew up with. The one I grew up with was a whiny little baby. Yeah, he was thirsty. And he cried a lot in the first movie. But he was a badass. Awesome. What are we doing here? 5 likes. 20 viewers. Like the stream, y'all. Appreciate you if you do. I forgot where it was. Oh my gosh. Come on, people like this shit. That's right, William. Appreciate you. Hey, William, thanks for being here every day. Jack, you as well. Good to see you guys every day. Perry's been here every day, which has been sick. I know if Perry's here. Dan showed up yesterday, too. And if that's the case, then something's going right. Chuck, a buy stop. Buy or sell. Yeah, this range is pretty ugly. I want to get out of this range on NQ. Got a level right here. So not interested in a buy. Not yet. But you need to sleep soon? Yeah. Gotta fix your sleep schedule there, Pez. It's like 10 o'clock in your area, right? You're a vampire. Do you like at night, after you like get a full day's sleep, do you like walk around at night and look for victims to draw blood from? Yeah, I like being a night owl, to be honest with you. I would prefer, yeah, I would prefer to, like at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, I could be as awake as anybody else. Like I'm really naturally a night owl, but unfortunately my schedule doesn't allow me to do that, which sucks. you guys are interested in getting Bullinox accounts, I've got a discount code on screen, 75%. I don't think they have, I could be wrong, but I don't think they have anything higher than 75% right now. So if you do choose to use the one I have on screen, I would appreciate that. They kick me back like a small amount. It's nothing really. But helps support the stream. Keep this thing going. Yeah, night shift. I like night shift. I like looking at the stars and stuff. I have seen some weird things at night that I cannot explain. I mean, I can explain it, but I don't know what it was. And it was really creepy. I can tell that story if y'all are interested. Let's see here. It's not until 3 in the morning at night that you see something that you cannot explain that you start questioning things. You start thinking, maybe there's more to the universe than I let on. Because I don't know what that is. If you're taking this buy on gold right now, I recommend getting out it very shortly because you have a big level right here. And then you have another resistance right here. So you don't have much room before this thing hits a ceiling. Yeah. Same here, Seal. I actually have a few stories. I wrote a little piece, and I called it a lifetime of sightings because I've seen a lot. But I don't normally share it because people think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs when you like, hey, guess what? I've seen stuff that I've never seen before. Jack getting his daily New York trade. Nice work, Jack. Yeah, personally, I'm waiting for a different type of setup. All is good. Jack's got to pay the bills. I heard that electricity is expensive in North Korea. Not everybody is privileged to have electricity with Jack around. You know, what are you gonna do? Jack. Oh, he took a snipe. Little rat scalp, not bad, not bad. Can't beat that. This is what we took in Asia last night. Wanted a better bottom wick. This is on NQ. Wanted a better bottom wick here, didn't get it, so I had to make a decision. This setup was, I'd say, an A-, pretty close to an A+ setup. Got my retest, had my sell order here, and pushed, and it was beautiful. Did 10 contracts. It dropped about $3 in the market, which $3 in the market is $300 in my bank account, and that's on 2 accounts, so double. So I made about 500 real dollars last night, which is pennies to somebody like Jack and Pez, right? I got a lot of catching up to do, you know, but those guys are leading the charge. But for me, I stack wins one day at a time. And you know, they say money doesn't grow on trees, but in the market it does. And if you go out and you pick $1 off a tree every day, it won't be long before you have a fistful of dollars. So that's what I'm doing. Got my iced coffee. Not very appealing looking. I should put it in like a glass so you guys can see it, and then crave a nice coffee. Because every time I see somebody like Dan will have an iced coffee or something, I'm like, all right, I gotta go make an iced coffee now. This range on NQ is pretty massive. Yep. You got cooked in London, trying to break even for the day. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Jack. Maybe you should stop trading Asia and London. I would say stick to Asia. London's good too. I'd say either pick New York or London, and then trade Asia with the mentorship. Yeah, $500 a month. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's definitely doable in this market. Seal for sure. And if you look at it, right, if you have 3 accounts, you have 3 master accounts, funded accounts, and you make $100 on a trade, that's actually $300, right? So you don't need to take the big, $26,000 trades and hold it for 5 days or whatever. But you can definitely grow quickly with stacked accounts, and that's what I'm doing. So I'm on Bullinox though, and I'm not sure what's going on with Bullinox, so I got to figure out if I'm going to switch to Top Step or what. Generally not taking a loss in New York for the past 16 trades. Yeah, it will catch up though, and as long as you are able to manage your loss, Jack, and recover from it, and then you'll be fine. You're gonna have a losing day. Just don't go on tilt. If you have like 2 or 3 losing days, walk away for the rest of the week. Reset something. Something's got to reset. You got to fix it. Yeah, growing your account slowly. And I learned this from Pez. He said it takes a long time to make a little, but then it takes a very little amount of time to make a lot. And I think about that every day. So I think that's really good advice. Can't buy another account right now. It got retrenched, so it scuffed at the moment. We'll grow your 50K top 1 account and grow from there. Yeah, and if you get a payout, then there you go. There's the money you can use for another account. You're really taking it slow, Will, and that seems to really work for the last 7 weeks straight. Yeah, been profitable. Excellent. That's excellent, Will. That's great. Great to hear. Take it nice and slow, because at some point you're gonna get more comfortable, and you'll be able to scale, and you won't even think about it. You'll just do it. Yeah, good stuff, Jack. Go by what Pez said. Pez is the king. Let me just check my volumes real quick. While I do that, really nothing in the market just yet. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Sylvia, welcome in. Oh, good to have you in. Hopefully we don't distract you too bad. Yeah, good to have you in. Welcome in. All right, music seems to be at a good spot. I always hate when I'm in a stream and the music's too loud and nobody says anything. You're like, So, if you're looking at a setup here on NQ, I'd wait. You're in the middle of a range. We really want to pull back when it's at a resistance or a support level. So I would wait on this one. It's always wait, and you'll always have an opportunity to get a better setup. Yeah, tortoise wins the race. That's right, Seal, for sure. When you have a little bit of money, making a lot of money is easy, but making a little bit of money is the hard part. Lord Pez, that's right. Yeah, he knows better than anybody. He's had a pretty crazy success story. Yeah, growing your confidence. Your confidence is really, it's really your edge. Your edge in this game is being able to control your emotions and sticking to a strategy and sticking to a mechanical trade. That's what I'm doing now. Like that win on Asia last night was pretty sick, but it was mechanical. And then once I locked out, that's when I celebrated. We had a win in New York yesterday too, if you guys were here. You'll never lose. Plus, because I never lose big, my psychology doesn't flip out. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, get your risk settings locked in. For me, risk settings, 500. I don't want to lose more than 500. I don't want to lose anything, but this is my personal daily loss limit, and it will liquidate and block my account for the rest of the day if I lose more than that. My goal is to not lose more than 250. So I have this automatically set up to where 250 comes into play. Max 6 trades per day. I've only taken 1. It's actually 2 trades per day, but because, and I've explained this before, but this allows you to open and close partials. And then you can lock out. But I am going to lock my risk settings for that day. So now I'm stuck. Now I have to do it. Yeah, I agree, Will. I'd like to see gold, if it does want to turn around here. It is moving overall sideways. You could say it's bearish for the day, but on the higher time frames, it has been moving sideways. It's in 2 ranges here. It's in this big range, and then it's still in this little range. So if we were to catch a sell up here, maybe take partials down here and ride it all the way down. That would be nice. That'd be a really good trade. But you know what? Gold lately has really not been nice. I don't know what's going on. I've had all my trades on NQ because gold has just, it's done this thing where you get into it and then it comes back to break even. And it's like, why can't you just commit to the damn thing? So, and then I hate when it does this, when it moves one color for like 4 hours straight. I'm like, oh, this ticker sucks sometimes. Sometimes I really hate trading gold. Gold is sending it, yep. That's right, Seal. I gotta change something up real quick. Hang on one sec. don't know why it keeps doing this. Something wrong with OBS. I don't know what it is, but it just like breaks. Now I can't get it back. There it is. Yay. Man. All right. 4-hour type 2. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Yeah, it's moving. Yeah, you bet, Adrian. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Yeah, happy to do New York. Absolutely. Why are you not taking levels between? I'm waiting for a specific setup. Waiting for the market to present something for me to have the best possible setup. So that way when I click the button to trade, I can be mechanical, can be hands off, and let it do what it needs to do. Yeah, you'll hang around long enough and you'll see how we trade. Wholly overextended? Yeah. Are you in this, Jack? Did you take it? Also, we get 1 to 2 trades per day. So I get 1 trade today. 1 trade in New York. And that's it. And I want that trade to be the best setup possible. Because if I only get 1 trade and I take a B plus setup, then I'm done for the day. And then an hour later or 45 minutes later, we get a A plus setup and I missed it. So once that A plus setup comes in my crosshairs, I'm taking it. Happy to pass. I'm happy to take no trades today. That's part of my psychology. I made a significant portion on this account in Asia last night, so technically I'm good. I don't even need to trade the rest of the day, and my psychology will be fine. Full TP and out. That's right, Jack. Nice work. Nice work. Yeah. Not a bad 4-hour type 2. Not a bad one at all. Let's see. It was... yeah, not too bad. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Big retest. Yeah. Did you at least get to break even, Jack? I know you said you were trying to get break even. It's a lot of green on gold. Come on, NQ, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's do this again. How do we wake up NQ? We'll do the bone strategy. Here you go. NQ. This is a good boy. Come down here. You're a good boy. Come on. Come down here. I got a bone for you. I learned that from Dan. Bone strat. Get the bone. It's got a little bit of meat left on it for you. You can come and take a bite. Rather dig yourself a bigger hole for the day, yeah. Rather that than dig myself a bigger hole, yeah. Well, if you do dig a hole big enough, you know where it'll end up. And then you can be like Mark Wahlberg in Planet of the Apes, where you just walk in and take over. In China. Although if Jack digs in China, will he end up in America? I don't know. I don't know how that works. China. It's the greatest ever. You guys remember in April when the Donald took over? April 2nd, I think, is when the market changed. And the ranges were huge. And after that, for like the entire month of April, it was one hell of an adjustment. And then he was like, everybody buy stocks, everybody buy NQ or whatever. And then NQ just absolutely skyrocketed after that. And it was like the biggest inside information ever. I remember when I was trading in April, NQ got down to about 17,000, which is pretty low. It's pretty low for NQ. Very critical area for NQ. So staying above that has been good. Yeah, same with crypto. That's right. I finally convinced my dad to get out of crypto. It took a while. He thought if he kept, he got like, I don't know, like 10 million shares of Shiba Inu. I don't know if you guys know what that is. And he's like, if it goes to a penny, I'm going to be a multimillionaire. And I said, Dad, it'll never go to a penny. You got to do your research. It'll never go to a penny because there's just too much of it. They would have to just delete like 2/3 or more of the coin in order to make the rest of it valuable. Because right now it's worth like 1/100 of a penny or some, I don't know, I haven't checked it in a while. But so if you have, a ton of shares of it, but then you can get rug pulled. Company could just say, see ya, and that's it. It happened with that Hawk Tuah chick. She rug pulled everybody and everybody lost all their money. So crypto is, yeah, exactly, Seal. Crypto is not trading. Crypto is, yeah. And the thing is, I feel like that's a good point, Nikki. Welcome in, by the way. Appreciate you being here. I feel like XRP, it could be, I could be wrong, but I feel like XRP is like a TikTok coin. Yeah, you've been lurking. That's right. No, thanks for coming out of the shadows. Appreciate it. Good to talk to you. The XRP, I learned about it from TikTok, right? Everybody's like, buy XRP, buy our XRP. And I'm just like, all right, this looks interesting. And then based on the popularity of it in TikTok, I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's see. It seems to be really popular on this platform. Maybe this platform will generate its popularity and generate its market. And that still could be going on, but I decided to get out of it. Ended up deciding to trade options. That's you for New York, Jack. In the trade reviews. Take a look. Nice. Yeah, sounds good. You don't really want me to review it, do you, Jack? No, it's okay. I won't do that. No, I'm not a mentor. I'm not a coach, so I don't like to review people's trades necessarily because I don't want to seem judgmental when I don't feel like it's my place, It's not my place to tell people how to trade. I can help, I can reinforce the system that we're taught, but I don't think I'm not meant to review people's trades. It feels a little judgmental, and I don't want to do that. Shipple, interesting. Yeah, I remember there's one called Fart Coin too. And I was like, whatever. Yeah, it's like people can just make coins. And it's like, you guys remember NFTs? How long that lasted? I was following Gary Vaynerchuk for a while, and he was big into the NFT space. And I was just like, this is interesting. We'll see where this goes. And then the more I looked at it, I'm like, why do I want to buy dumb cartoons of this guy? I have no interest in this. I'm not, it's a childish thing. I don't know. And then I was just like, this is not going to last. Love being reviewed makes journaling much easier. Yeah, that's good. Nikki. Adrian, yep, mentored by Dan. Yep. Dan, he put us through boot camp. And myself coming out of that, as well as Pez, Mitch, Shem, those guys will, and Ty, he's got his own stream as well. Everybody here is, we basically not only force ourselves to get good at trading, but also to level up by getting on camera and doing it in front of other people. And that's big on your psychology. So if I take a trade here and it's a garbage setup and everybody follows me, then I walk away from that thinking, crap, I didn't do anybody any good. But knowing that when I take a trade, other people may follow. If this is a trade that I can explain, if this is a trade that I know I'm going to journal and I'm going to be accountable for, win, lose, or draw, I can walk away from that trade feeling like I took the right trade and it was a good setup. I got no shame in that. Hang on, I got a cough. Game girls, yeah. Kim Clement talked about XRP before and made it perfect. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's tied to like popularity. I remember being in the first version of the mentorship, but didn't lock in completely until about 3 or 4 months ago. Oh, interesting. Wait, are you the same? Is this the same Nikki that I know? Mentorship Nikki, or is this a different Nikki? Because I didn't recognize your handle. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. I just put 2 and 2 together. Got it. Awesome, Nikki. Well, hey, good to see you on a different. Okay, that makes sense. Good to see you in a different chat room. Yeah, appreciate you being here. Yeah, appreciate you being here. Okay, cool. I didn't want to make the assumption that you were the same Nikki, because that's not nice. But yeah, it's I think it's good. It's really good. How's your 4-wheel riding been lately? You still doing that? Now that you can make decisions as an adult and you don't have to listen to your parents anymore, right? You can do whatever you want. Like, I'm taking the hog out and you're not going to stop me. Oh, the battery was flat. Oh no. I hate when that happens. Yeah. I'm bad about that when it comes to, like, I got a little tiny boat that I'll take out fishing every now and then, and then I'll get everything ready, and then I forgot to check the battery. Yeah, the cold really does do a number on the battery. A lot of green here on gold. I think the next level is probably, it's pretty ugly. Honestly, I don't want to trade anything here until it's above this level right there. Does that suck? Yes, it does. But this is the death zone. Gold's got quite a bit of ways to go. Hopefully we can get a bit of a pullback here, and that would be nice. I don't think the NQ wants the bone. It's not waking up. Here boy. Here, boy. You can do it. I got a bone for you. Come on. It's got little pieces of ham on it. You can do it. Come on in, Q. I got it for you. Come here, boy. Come here. Come down here. Follow for more trading market tricks just like that. Filled her up with oil last night before, so I thought you seized the engine. Oh no. Yikes. You guys have an issue with people freaking out about assuming stuff over in the States. Thank God we don't have that problem here in South Africa. Yeah. Yeah, we're not very popular in the world. Definitely not popular with people in Canada. My brother-in-law is Canadian. And he said Americans are a joke. Are you from Africa? You from Africa? The gender blenders. Oh God, don't even get me started on that. Yeah. Yeah, we not everybody's that way, trust me. Like 98% of the population is not that way. And it's just what the media runs and controls everything. Anything and everything you hear about Americans is driven by the garbage media. Yeah, look at that 1 hour candle. That is insane. Good though. I'm glad gold is on the move. I hate when it does this flat garbage that NQ's doing. What is this song? There we go. NQ's waking up a little bit. Maybe. Maybe not. From Durban but live in Dubai. That's cool. Baal worshippers, yeah. Stuff we see is basically blue-haired crazies yelling and screaming. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. You'd be surprised how little that you actually see that in real life. You walk around the streets or whatever, you almost never see that. Never. I mean, unless you go into a very specific city where that's a little bit more popular. But I'd say even 99% of the people walk around are just normal damn people. No blue-haired freaks. But yeah, the news blows it up. They don't normal people are boring, right? Sounds good, Nikki. Normal people are boring. That doesn't make good news. So they're going to put on the news what makes good news. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Seal. Yeah. For sure. About 35 minutes till candle open. Appreciate you guys being here. As always, like the stream. Share, follow. I put content out every day. I put out shorts and stuff. I put about 4 shorts out yesterday. A couple of them are funny if you're interested in checking them out. But yeah, appreciate you guys being here. Even if we don't get a trade. Either way, we show up every day. Where'd the vampire go? Did he go back to sleep? Yeah, I think he went back to sleep. I was saying this yesterday. Trading is boring, right? So boring. But it opens up an opportunity to live a very not boring life. So, just have to wait through it. Where's my ticker? It's missing. Wow, it's a big range. What do you call a man who only shaves his facial hair at night? I don't know. Dave? No, I don't know. Maybe New York tomorrow, full margin. Yeah. Damo? Or does it say Darno? Full margin that buy, Jack. Full margin. It's getting up close to an area that I like. Get a bit of structure. Be able to take it up. This song sounds very much like a song that Pez would listen to when he's walking around at night, lurking in the shadows, looking for something to do. Prawn Demo. I'm sure that's a... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That makes sense, Doc. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, it took me a little bit when I first started in the mentorship to like... We have a lot of people from Australia there and New Zealand, and it took me a little bit to understand the lingo. But then I started learning it, and I started using it, and it was pretty funny. Like, there was one stream where I said, Dan, if you don't take this candle, I'm heading over to the bottle-o. And he goes, wait a minute, you guys actually you say bottle-o in America? And I said, no. But I guarantee you there's not one American in this country that knows what that means. Unless you're from Australia. But it was really funny. It's weird. Here we have stores called ABC. The ABC store is the liquor store. I think bottle-o sounds better. Yeah, add an O onto everything. Yeah, for sure. Guys ready to jam? Oh, we're going heavy this morning. Listen to this song. We're shredding these candles. What's up, Brian? Welcome in. I got the perfect song to wake you up, man. Shredding the guitar. I won't blast your ears out. I'll turn it back down. All right. MES is starting to move a little bit. That's good. But it's basically just as flat as NQ. And that was sick. I really like what MES. I like the range MES as well as NQ are in. It looks better. It looks cleaner than gold. The only thing I'm interested in gold is I'm not interested in sells, even though it might be moving bearish. It's so junk over here. If it can get above this level right here and form some structure, then I'd be interested there. The only sell that I might be interested in is if we reverse here within this range, within this large range, because it's 1,000 tick range. If it can give us something on the way back down here, I'd be interested. But below these levels down here, I'm not. NQ, anything above or below where I have my resistance and Empire in my support lines, yes, that's what I'm looking for. But it's so dead. The volume is so dead right now that I'm just... Look how clean it is on both sides. Nice. Over here. And moving up. Ideally above this level, but there is some range here. Might not get anything for a few hours. I don't know. Don't know if we want to stream that long. Could have a sell set up, yeah. Yeah, we got 30 minutes till New York open. Stock exchange open. So we'll see. But it may not. It may not. Looks a little bit like it wants to go up. Wow, MES is just terrible right now. These wicks are just not impressive. I bet NQ's not any better. Nope. Oh, I hate when this happens. I used to never trade before New York Stock Exchange, but I have caught quite a few setups between 8 o'clock, which is New York Open, and NYSE. Do we have news right now? No, at 10. Sorry for the whitewash, the flash. Let's look at the news. What is that? Okay. Well, apparently my Forex Factory website is broken. Okay, maybe we won't check news. That's so weird. I don't even have it blocked. More about Panama? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see here. So I met Ricky and Ingrid's daughter, and they live in Panama, and their church is called can't remember the name of it. This is their family right there, and they have this church that they have opened, and they're doing things. I'll just kind of read to you here. It says this trip is to Panama, Iglesia Bautista Nueva Gorgana, and our team's going to reach out to their community, give them opportunities to help other people in the area attend who normally can't attend, maybe through transportation, and just basically get in there and help them build their community. So they're what they call a church plant, where they basically oh, you can't hear this. Hang on a sec. Too loud on the music. All right, I turned the music down. Sorry about that. Basically, the family has a church that they built, or that they have, and our church is partnered with them to help them build out their community and to kind of get people to come to their church because possible transportation issues. Oh, I see. Okay. Panama, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that's right, Docs. Yeah, that's right. I get it now. Yeah, I sing it too. I'm like, I'm going to Panama, Panama, Yeah, I do the same thing. Yeah, so it's awesome to be able to go there, and I actually have, I also want to go to Ecuador, the Caribbean. I got all these cards, all these future trips. Oh, okay, interesting. Cloudflare's down. Okay, that makes sense. Peru. All these people need help. Eastern Europe. We fund, that's Romania. We sponsored a kid in Romania, and I would love to go to Romania because basically when you sponsor a kid, you'll send them like $30 a month, and that goes to their entire community, not just one kid. And it will help them buy supplies and, school stuff, Bibles and all the other stuff that helps their community grow. And we sponsored that kid for almost a decade, and then they graduate out of the program, and then they go and do something, and they help their community from there. So it's really amazing. Let's see, Romania, Eastern Europe, and they have an England trip too. So definitely excited about the opportunity. Got the fresh passport, right? And like I've told you guys before, these candles right here are gonna pay the way. So that's my goal. That's my motivation, is to pull. I want to pull money out of thin air, out of greedy markets. Call me Robin Hood. And take it and go bless people who will never have the opportunity to do what we're doing here. Go to Bosnia, yeah. Maybe there's a calling there. You know, do some research, and you might just figure out what that calling is. Yeah, it is an awesome program, and they do they do multiple trips a year. They go to Africa, North Africa, South Africa, I think Namibia, definitely around Egypt, Middle East. Like they just constantly are pouring into the communities of other people. And what's great about that is, in America we have this tendency to get very selfish. It's all about me. And there's a lot of people here that way, that everything is about them. And I just want to get away from that as much as possible. And just, I mean, you can pull money out of thin air in trading. It's amazing. Just pluck it like it's fairy dust out of thin air. So to collect that and then bless somebody else with it, come on. That's what I want to do. Yeah, Norway would be cool for sure. You want to do good for the people around me and my community as well. And when I make it big, yeah, not just doing it for myself. Good. And the thing is, you can start now. You can start small. There's a quote that says, if you can be trusted with small things, then you can be trusted with big things. So I would say, if you find a way to start now, find a way to start small and let it grow. That would be it will be good for not only your psychology, but also, call it God, call it whatever, you're putting that goodness into the universe. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen miracles too. Personally, I'm a big proponent of getting clean water to people. Yeah, whether it's in the US or overseas. That's awesome, Brian. Yeah, clean water's, it's rare. It's rarer than gold. And there's so many people that there's so many diseases, and there's so many, like, oh man, just a clean bottle of water is an amazing blessing for somebody. It's really, really sad, you know. To me, clean water is more valuable than an expensive watch. But, you know, there's a scripture that I believe in that says, don't store up your treasures on earth, store them in heaven, where moth and dust cannot, quoting it incorrect, but where basically moth cannot eat away, and it doesn't rust and stuff like that. Wow. Nestle CEO said that water isn't a human right. Yeah. Neither are chocolate chips. It's crazy. You know, and the thing is here's a way to look at it, right? We don't have a water problem on the planet. We have plenty of water. The planet is, what, 70% water? We have a salt problem. People can't drink salt water. There's plenty of water. You just can't drink it. And it's like, what a dumb idea. The fact that we can't drink all this water. So we have a salt problem. So that's why clean water is so bad, you know, or it's hard to find, and whether you dig a well or you purify it or whatever, you have to purify it. You can't, even like places like the Amazon, you can't just go drink the water. There's parasites in the water. You have to boil it. You have to preserve it. Or, I mean, you have to, not preserve. I can't think of the word. It starts with a P. What's the word I'm looking for? Purify. You have to purify it. Your dad built a desalination plant on Nauru Island? That's cool. Wow, that's impressive. Yeah. Yeah, that's that darn salt. We have more salt than we do anything else when it comes to, like, minerals. Way too much salt. Like, can you imagine if there was no salt in the ocean? And what purpose does it even really serve? Do fish care about salt? No, not really. They just, whatever. We could do without all the salt. Like, that's a big problem. Test. As I learn a little bit more, I'll fill you guys in. Good to see that you guys have some interest as well. I appreciate that. It's nice to talk about. Destiny, bro. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And what better way to take something that is built on greed and fear and it's all about me and use it for good. Don't get me wrong, I'm also going to bless my family and my kids and try and set them up for success so they have a future. You know, but I'm not going to be out there driving some fancy car or whatever. Like, that's not what I need to do. So when I walk up to the pearly gates and they're like, "Hey, what did you do with what you were given?" That's going to be an interesting question to answer. What did I do? I bought a Ferrari and I drove around town and I ignored all the homeless people. The guy that said thirsty, will anything helps. And I was carrying a case of water from the local store in the back and I didn't stop and give him any. That's what I did. Let me turn that up. Is that a little bit better on the volume? Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I accidentally bumped it. Thanks, Zuma. Is this better now? This should be better. Okay, good. Yeah, so what I do is I always keep water and food. Some, like, snacks. Whatever. A little bit more? Okay. Let's try this. All right, cool. Good. Yeah, and what I like to do is I'll put a couple of bottles of water in my vehicle and granola bars and peanuts and pretzels, whatever, right? Just have it with me. And every time I pull up to a stoplight or something and I see somebody with a sign that says anything helps, sure, I can give them $100 bill. Is that really going to help, though? Maybe. But I guarantee you, just like every other human on this planet, he still needs to drink water. So I'll give him a couple bottles of water and I'll give him some snacks. Why not? I don't need it. I've got plenty. I've been blessed with plenty. I've been blessed. I eat 3 meals a day. He might only get 1. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know his story, but it doesn't matter. The act of me handing the bottle over, as well as the food, is where it counts. So, and I'm trying to teach my kids that too. One day we actually went to the store and we bought 24 donuts. And we just drove around the poorest part of the neighborhood and just handed out fresh donuts. And it was awesome. The look on somebody's face who's sitting in the shade on a hot day and you pull up and you give them a water and a donut. Oh, come on. Even I would like that. If I was just hanging around and somebody pulled up and said, "Hey, free donuts." So I was like, you know what? This is something I would love. I'm sure they would too. And it taught my kid a good lesson. So it was a dual thing. You'd love to buy a Hill HX-50 helicopter and fight fires and dry cherries and help fly people to safety. That's cool. That's a really cool vision. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Guys, look at NQ. Look how bad it is. It's absolutely dead. Maybe we should give it some water. Tried to give it a bone, but it didn't want it. No? No? Okay. There's no meat on that bone. Maybe I should give him one that's got some meat. Here you go, NQ. Hungry? Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Wait, he might be thirsty too. It's so stupid. Here. There. We're feeding NQ. Panama, ha ha ha. It's working. That's right. Oh, these candles will drive you crazy when you're staring at them for too long. And you gotta come up with something to work. I gotta work with something over here. I actually wanted to come down here, so we're gonna really entice it. It's so stupid, but it might work. If it works, then we're in good shape. If it works. Wow, we've had 123 views so far. Awesome. People coming in. Pip and dip. People are like, oh, what's this? What's this talk of donuts on stream? I don't know about that. I'm out. Wow, that's probably the most views I've gotten yet on a stream before it's closed. That's awesome. I actually have another YouTube channel that I've done a bunch of aviation stuff on. If you guys are interested, check it out. Show you. Sorry for the flashbang. Oops. Here, let's do this. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see if I... There you go. Boom. Right there. First video. If you're interested in being a cargo pilot. Sorry for blinding you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did say apologies. So if you're interested, here's the channel. Some really cool flying videos, aviation stuff. Yeah, no, I'm always like, hate when it flashbangs. Yeah, I got some good stuff on here in regards to pretty cool stuff. I used to fly a lot. I haven't flown so much in a while. There you go. I used to tow these banners. The Earth's flat, yeah. As a pilot, you can see the flat Earth. So, used to... Here you go. Let's check this out. Check this out. We were talking about this earlier. Listen to this.
Hear this, America. I'm tired of hearing it's red versus blue. Choose left or right. Well, I refuse. We are a nation woven together from two distinct and different colored threads, each bound together in a tapestry of precision. Blue is the freedom of speech, to love who you love, and to dream wildly as high as the skies. And red is the courage to stand and fight, to defend and protect. It is the blood flowing from the veins of the courageous. But But there is a third color, and it's often overlooked. It is the color white that lies between. The white space is the silent force that binds the red to the blue. It is the thread that sews our differences into absolute harmony and brings understanding to the outside world who clearly misunderstands us. So the next time you
I
feel
said that earlier.
anger towards the other, just remember, without the red and the blue, all that remains is a white flag of surrender. America
Boom.
stands stronger together now more than ever.
In your face, Grandma. So, trying to put some good out there. Yeah. The world misunderstands us because our media tells the world the way it is, and it's not true. So, I was trying to put something out there that was better than that. Oh, you can barely hear it? Yeah, the subtitles. I did subtitles there for that. I didn't want to blow your guys' ears out, so I kept it a little bit low. There's nothing worse than being on stream, having headphones, and boom! That sucks. Alright, about 3 minutes till stock exchange open. Maybe we can get something here. Would be nice. At least wake the damn market up. Get it moving. We've been here since 8:30, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 candles. Not much has happened in 6 candles on NQ. But that other YouTube channel is mostly about aviation. But I like to do, every now and then on Veterans Day, I'll do something. If I've grown that YouTube channel, I'm working on this one that I'm on right now, and then I have a third one possibly in the mix. But it's actually a collaboration. I'll be helping another YouTube channel grow theirs. I've actually, on that channel, I have, I think I have over 1.5 million views. So, one thing I think I figured out is, I'm not no big YouTuber or anything, but I definitely know how to, I do understand SEO, and I know how to write the videos and do thumbnails and all that good stuff to, like, get the attention. It's a crazy skill set. If you ever want to do YouTube, it's tough. It is definitely tough. Oh, excellent. Oh, you used to be a refueler. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I love aviation too. It's in my blood. Always will be. Always will be. New York Stock Exchange opens in 1 minute. Let's see what we get. See if Jack has got his order ready. See, what you do is you put an order right here, and you put an order right here. It's gonna hit one of them, right? That's how you trade your news candles. There you go. Either that one or that one. But see, watch this, right? Let's say you have an order. Boom, you're tapped in, right? You got your buy. Now it came all the way back down. So now you're stuck. Oh, it might come back up. Let's see. Let's say this is your sell stop. Boom. Back in. Might push. Wonder if the stock market will go down since Cloudflare is down and messing up with a lot of stuff. Yeah, interesting. I have to see. We should have news at 10, which is 30 minutes from now. Look at this thing. Just if you if you were in this trade right here, right? It's come all the way back down, and it would have absolutely destroyed your max loss limit. Your trailing drawdown would be dead. Oh, GPT is not working. Interesting. So there you go. Now if you're in a sell, right? I got my bone and my water down here, so maybe NQ will... Ooh, what's that? Turned around. But if you had 2 orders here, you would have got nuked on both of them. Now look, you're in this sell, right? You're in this sell. Let's see if it comes back to your break even. Not looking good. This is why I don't trade the opening candle of New York Stock Exchange. Even though I got my incentives down here. But yeah, this is really a risky trade. Really risky. Sometimes you can scalp it, but we're moving a lot here. We're moving hundreds of ticks per second. See, this is an 840 tick range, so this candle is bouncing hundreds of ticks. And that can really just, if you're in a prop firm trader, it can really destroy you. Now look, it's flipping green. RIP. Done. Destroyed. Look at that. There is your evidence of the volatility of New York Stock Exchange Open. Look, now it's going the other way again. No, I know, Jack. I wasn't calling you out. I've done this before though, where I've done and it's a popular method to put a trade in above and a trade below and then just see it go, you know. Yeah, exactly, Zuma. That's what I was talking about. Your trailing drawdown would just get destroyed. You can blow an entire account in one candle because it goes up and down, up and down. It just eats away at that drawdown. It sucks. I hate it. I hate that drawdown. It's terrible. Well, I guess NQ doesn't want what I have to offer, so we're going to take it away and give it to somebody else. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for a little bit of price structure. Might not get anything. And that's all right. No trade is better than a loss. You looking for a sell on gold? Yeah. I'm looking for a sell if it stays within this immediate range. But I'm not looking for a sell if it gets down here. Or I'm looking for a buy on gold above this resistance. I'm not locked into one or the other because gold is moving sideways. NQ is bearish, so I really don't want to buy NQ. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Catch up with chat here. Yeah, plan out your trades. Yeah, that's good, Jack. All right, let's see. Gold would be nice to get a type 2. I agree, Zoom. I'd like to get a type 2 sell on gold because NQ is not showing me much right now. It's pretty bad. Pretty key 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15-minute level. Are you talking about gold? Type 2 gold? Yeah. Yeah. Hour looks good. Everything's bullish though. This candle close strong bear and the next one retest. Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope it don't run away. Yeah. You're gonna head off, Seal. All right, thanks for being here. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, very much. Have a good one. Yeah, we need some strength. Nice 4 hour level tap for a trade down. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good, Jack. I'm surprised you're not locked out. Or maybe you are. I think you might have said you were. Daily candle. Shoot. Daily type 2. Would be nice. We have to wait till tomorrow for that. It's setting up for a nice daily type 2, isn't it? Look at that. That looks good. That looks really good. Yeah, that looks nice. I don't know. Doesn't look like gold wants to sell. 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. Everything is green. Ugly as hell, but everything is green. I don't know what's going on with NQ. This market in right now is terrible. Same with MES. Gosh, that's so garbage. Yep, sounds good, Jack. Feeling the greens, that's right. Yeah, I don't see much on either chart right now. Might not get anything in New York, at least for the next couple hours. And that's alright. Can always come back. I might give a little bit more time. If I don't see anything setting up for at least an hour or two, then I'll probably watch off stream. We'll see. Let's see how these next two candles. We got one more candle at 9:45, and then let's see if that starts setting up for something at 10 o'clock. Because 10 o'clock is the close of the 4 hour. And the 1 hour. 19 minutes until the 4 hour closes on both markets. So we'll wait for that. Let's see it. Let's see what we get out of that. That's 2 hours. That's 2 hours in New York. So, I mean, something should develop, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. But can't say we didn't give it a shot. You guys want to hear my weird midnight story? Or I saw something in the woods I couldn't quite explain? Tell me if you guys have ever seen anything like it. It's a pretty weird story. Here, I'll do this. Let's do a poll. All right, gonna throw a poll in the chat. Feel free to vote. We'll leave the poll open until this candle closes, which is 3 minutes, and then after that we'll look at the votes. Yeah, feel free to vote. Tell my crazy mystery story. I've got a few. Maybe I've got about 6 or 7. So I'll tell you one on stream today, and I'll come back tomorrow for the next one. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of stories though. So let's see how the votes go. Whoa, what just happened on my chat box? No, I know, Zuma. That's true. I like to interact with you guys. That's why I wanted to do a poll. It was giving me an excuse to do a poll. I don't understand why it's doing this. So strange. Just lost my chat box. Apparently, in order for me to vote in my own poll, I have to log in to Google. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Apparently, Google owns YouTube. I'm not already logged in. Aren't I streaming right now? So dumb. What is going on here? This is so wrong. I gotta fix this. Sorry guys, just trying to fix my chat box just crashed. What the hell, man? That's so weird. Ah, it's just a white screen. All right, here we go. Okay. There we go. Shitty closes? Yeah, no kidding. Okay, we got 9 out of 10. So the one person that said no, I'm sorry, but you've been usurped. So we are going to tell this story. All right. There's your votes. All right. So let's see. We don't have anything on gold or NQ. Nope. Okay. So I work at an airport, and part of my job is to go out and inspect the airfield. In that regard, there's security. There's, I gotta check lights, see if the lights are broken. I've got to check, really, anything out of the ordinary, which is exactly what I found. So, I'm there at like 4 in the morning. It's pitch black, and I have a way to turn on the lights on the airfield. They all turn off. And I'm done inspecting the runway, and I'm getting ready to head back. And I stop because I see something in the trees. And I'm like, what am I looking at here? I've got all the lights off, so there's no way that it's a light. I'm looking off towards the end of the runway, and at the end of the runway, it's nothing but trees. There's nothing back there. It's just trees. And in the woods, in the trees, about 10 to 15 feet up, there is an object floating. And I'll show you exactly. I'll try and draw what it looked like. In the trees, I look over to my left and I see something. I don't know what it is. I can't tell. So I get the binoculars out. I stop. I put it in park. I get the binoculars out and I look through the binoculars. And I see an object that looks just like this. Hang on one sec. Come on. This drawing tool is the worst and I hate it. I'm trying to draw it so you guys can see. It'd be better if I could draw it. I see 3 dots. Wow, I hate this drawing tool. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying. This drawing tool is absolutely trash. Let me if I do the highlighter. Okay. There we go. I see 1 dot like that. 1 dot like that. And 1 dot like that in a perfect triangle. And it is in a perfect triangle and it's orange. And what's happening is it's pulsing. What the hell is in the woods orange pulsing in the perfect form of a triangle and 3 dots? What the hell is that? And it's just pulsing. No sound. Just pulsing. There's no wind. There's no nothing. There's no lights behind it. There's no nothing. Just an orange thing pulsing like that. And so as soon as I see this, right, I'm freaking out a little bit. It's 4 a.m. There's nobody there. It's dark. I'm by myself. And the hair on the back of my neck starts to stand up. And I have this moment of, do I investigate or do I walk away? Do I go closer? Do I walk away? What do I do? And I had to debate it. I'm just watching this thing pulse in the woods, and I'm like, what am I going to do? So I think if I walk away, I'll never know what it was. I'll never know. I'll spend the rest of my life regretting not going towards it, not looking at it up close. I'm going to go look at it. This might be my last day. This might be my last day. But I gotta know. What if I go over there and there's a guy standing there and he's like, welcome. You have unlocked the, I don't know, here's $1 million. I mean, who knows, right? So I get in my truck and I'm like, if I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna be in a vehicle, man. At least. I know, American aliens, right? So I start driving towards this object and I can still see it pulsing. I turn all my lights off so that way I don't, startle it or whatever. I don't know. And I'm driving to it very slowly in the dark, and all of a sudden, it disappears. It just, boom. It just disappears. Gone. Right in front of my face. Just gone. And then I stopped, I got out, I looked, I grabbed a flashlight. Nothing. It just disappeared in an instant. And I never saw it again. I don't know what that was, man. But since then, every time I go over to that area, I get the chills. I mean, I really get the chills. Oh, yay. NQ. Good, finally. I get the chills. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know what the hell that was. What the hell I just witnessed. So that's my weird mystery 4 a.m. story. And it's funny because I know, the news and all that. You see a lot of like alien stuff or whatever, but there's other cultures where that stuff is part of their life, their natural culture. Like Italy is big on that. And there's some in South America too. This is interesting on gold, but I really want it to be a 30-minute, possible 30-minute type 2 with gold. 15, I don't like the 15. I don't like these here. Yeah, that's my crazy, one of my crazy stories, Will. One of them. I've seen other things. That's probably my somewhat most recent. I've seen one thing before that. Or I'm sorry, after that. Yeah. So that's my story. Pretty weird. Anybody seen anything like that before? In the woods? Makes you think twice about walking around in the woods at night by yourself. Brian, you have a point. You have a point. I thought I was hallucinating. But I definitely wasn't. Yeah. Well, it looks like gold decided to move now. When you're trading gold, avoid these dojis. These dojis tell you indecision. We need strength. What we need is this. This is our type 2, right? If it stops about right here, we can take the next one. Oh, this would look good, but gold's got to stop about right there. Leave us a nice little bottom wick, and then we'll take the next one. But right now, the 15 is ugly. I don't like it. NQ is moving, finally, but this is a pretty key level, so there's a good chance of a reaction. Excuse me. But if it does close below that, I think we got ourselves a nice type 1. So maybe we'll see what the 10 o'clock candle gives us the 30 minutes after stock exchange open. 2 potential setups here. Type 1, type 2. Let's see what happens. Falling asleep? Yeah, that's all good. All good. Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all good. Have a good sleep. Thanks for coming in, Steph. Appreciate you very much. And sorry we didn't get anything in New York yet, but that's how it goes. But we appreciate good conversation. Thanks for being here. Yeah, really appreciate you. Yep, get some rest. Well, hopefully I didn't give her a story to scare her where she falls asleep. Thinking about that. I feel like Golden NQ are just gonna leave us in the dust here. That's right, Gold. Yep. Give us a bit of a pullback here. We're going to watch it on the 30. Nope. Not you. Oh, I thought your name was Steph. All good. All good. I get called Steph in normal life. Like, do I look like a Stephanie? It's all good. Typo is okay. When somebody typos in real life and then doesn't fix it, that's a little different. Like vocally. They say the name wrong. If gold does not give us the type 2 opportunity, we might get ourselves a type 1 opportunity with a small closure. So I'll be looking at either a buy or a sell on this next candle. Depends. If it closes garbage, it could just close neither. Then I got nothing. All good. No, it's all good. All good. No worries at all. No worries at all. I feel dumb because I called you Steph. I don't even know if that's your name. All is good. All is good. What are you gonna do, Gold? Are you gonna play ball or not? So, it seems like there's a lot of times where you get NQ and Gold presenting at the same time. So which one do you take? So we will have to make that decision shortly. It might be a oh, Allison. Oh, okay, cool. Excellent. Excellent. I think I remember that. Yeah, you did say that before. I remember now. Yep. Gold and NQ giving us an opportunity at the same time. So we might be in a quick trade because I might make a quick decision on which one to take. It really depends here on what our closure looks like. If we get a closure on NQ and it doesn't give a retest, NQ is invalidated. Looking at Gold. If Gold closes garbage and NQ closes good and gives us a retest, we're going to go NQ. So it'll be a quick decision. Hopefully this will be the last candle we have to sit here through. Hopefully we can get something here. NQ's moved a lot though. It's moved a lot. A lot more than I wanted. I wanted to close about right there. They both could fall apart too. We could get nothing on both of them. So we'll know in 30 seconds. Let's just double check the 15 on Gold. Yep. Either way, I think we might be looking at it. NQ is really extending further than I want. I would really need a really solid retest. Gold looks a little better. There's that 10 o'clock volume. Give this candle a little bit of time. The 10 o'clock, which is the 4-hour closure, and the 1 hour, you really don't want to be taking the first minute or two. Give it some time because you can get cooked. You can really get cooked. So even if I miss a setup within the first 2 minutes, that's okay because it's volatile. You can really get cooked here. So just be careful. Why do I have 2 of these going? I want to give this a little bit more time. Let it bounce a couple times. Let it breathe. It might leave without us, but that's all right. 4-hour closure, 1 hour closure, very, very risky trades. Okay, I'm going to give this some room, but I'm going to put in a stop sell here on Gold. If it decides to push, we'll catch it. NQ's looking good too. NQ might be the play, actually. They both have good setups at the same time. We're going to catch one of them. Might get an error because I don't think it can trade 2 at the same time, but we'll see. I think NQ is going to be it. We're going to take NQ. We're in. All right. NQ is the winner. The bone strategy worked. Where is it? Uh-oh. What did I do? Is it on MES? Where's the trade? Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, I took it on MES. What an idiot. All right, we're in MES. It's okay. Jeez. Wow. That was a moment. All right. I'd like to get about 20-ish ticks on MES, so I'm going to put in let's see what she does. She's melting. This whole time I've been calling it NQ. Wow. All right, I'm about to take partials. About 20 ticks. All right, partials are taken. Back to break even. A little bit into break even. Just so that way if it comes back, I cover my fees. And that's a winning trade right there. Hands off. Let's see what happens. It's either going to push into full take profit. And I might even chase it. And that's it. That's how you trade. Simple. We waited 2.5 hours for that, but it's done. It's going to come back to break even. It's going to hit my my stop loss, which is now in profit, and it'll cover fees. Done. I don't even have to. I can sit on my hands, man. Let this trade do what it does. This is how we do it. Take partials and take what the market gives you. Take 20 ticks, whatever it is. Take those partials. Grab what you can. Don't let it break even on you, which I've had before. We're going to chase this probably. Yeah. Either way, take what the market can give you. I might just take 45 ticks. Oh, Zuma, you locked out. I knew NQ was going to melt. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. Come on, hit that. Hit it. Hit it. WW. You're in gold? Yeah, gold had a good... I walked away from gold. NQ got it first. But either way, 2 setups at the same time. Really tough to make the decision there. And you got to just kind of like grab it and go. Grab the one you want. All right, let's see. 45 ticks. I'll take 45 ticks. That's pretty good on MES. Done. Order filled. Let's do this. Yes. Oh, Sylvia. W on gold. That's right. That's right. Excellent. Excellent trade. Beautiful trade. This is why we trade New York. Nothing better than New York right there. Look at that melt. That candle absolutely melted. And we got a good setup. We got a good opportunity. We had a nice retest. Done. That's it. I hope you guys got that piece of that. That was a beautiful trade. That was worth waiting for. That's why we do it. That's right. I'm up quite a bit. So for me, it's a lockout. I need a lockout now while I'm in this headspace. I'm in a winning mindset. I need a lockout before I blow it, right? So I'm doing that right now. Lockout all day. Done. I can't blow it. I've secured it. It's in the bag. I can celebrate now. I can go eat a nice breakfast and celebrate or whatever. But here's what we're up on. Look at that. This is across each account. So that's double that because I have 2 accounts. So we're up $1,200. Right? What did I say I needed? I need that 1,400. Walmart. Yeah, that's right. That's the number I'm trying to hit, right? Of course I got to do the payouts and you got to do the buffer and all that bull crap, but we're on track. We're on track. Right there. Good day. That's Asia and New York done. 3 trades done. Yeah. I'm going to watch gold. I want to see what's going on there, Sylvia. Hopefully you were able to get a good win there. If you guys don't get a chance to trade NQ for any reason, look at MES. I'm an idiot. Thought I was looking at NQ and I was just that locked in. I was that locked in, I wasn't looking at the ticker. MES gave us a nice trade there. And I want to look at, I got it. Where the hell did I get in? That was on the 30. Short position. I don't remember where I got in. I got in at 14.5. There's a wick missing. You see that? That's strange. There's data missing on this candle. I think. I'm confused. Whatever. Who cares? That something doesn't look right there. Anyways. Yeah, Sylvia, you got it. Partials and now a BE. Excellent. That's how you do it. That's how you do it right there. Nice. Secure those partials. Take what the market will give you. Always take what the market will give you. You'll have more winning days if you do that. If you take what the market will give you. This is why I said you gotta be careful with this 10 o'clock candle, this 1 hour and 4 hour closure, because it can do this where it's almost like another New York opening candle. It can be a little risky. So if you take something, get in, get out. Get my screenshot. Save it in the journal. Let's see. Today's the 18th. Okay. Done. Journaled. NQ looks the same. Yeah. NQ, MES. They're not always the same. But there's a lot of times they are. Yeah. Either way. Great. Beautiful. Beautiful type 1 on the on NQ. Gold. Yeah, gold was great. Type 30. Oh, yeah. Both setups came at the same time. Look at that type 2. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't have that wick, and I was a little like, but I was like, it is bearish. If it had been a bullish market, I wouldn't have taken it. But because it was bearish, I was like, let's see. Let's see what happens. But this type 2 looks a little bit better. It's a pretty good setup right here. If you got this, Sylvia. If anybody else took this type 2 on gold, is great. This is what we're looking for, right? This is price structure. This is price action. Right? This is worth waiting for right here. Awesome. Textbook. That's right, Brian. Yeah, maybe even screenshot this and put notes on here, as this is almost a damn near A+ textbook type 2. I mean, it is textbook. Look at it. That bottom wick is a little longer than I would prefer on this candle right here. Maybe a little bit, maybe about half or so, but that's now I'm just pulling strings here. You know, I'm just not pulling strings. That's not the right word. I don't know. I can't remember the expression. Nitpicking, basically. But yeah, look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm actually going to screenshot this and throw this in the Discord. Why are you... Come on. Wow, this thing is being so weird. There we go. All right. Awesome. Cool. Cool. Good. Glad you guys got W there. W's in the chat if you took that and you got something out of it. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's it for me. Good job. Oh, I thought you're still here, Allison. Oh, you didn't run away. Excellent. Did you? Excellent. I'm glad you got that. Nice. Yeah, I said that 4 hour closure, that 10 o'clock candle is going to give us something, and they gave us 2 setups at the same time. Oh, so good, so good. New York really gave us something good today. That's awesome. Excellent. Well, that's going to be it for me. I'm locked out. Rest of the day, my accounts are looking juicy right now, and I'm very happy about that. And I got 2 accounts, so slowly but surely we'll get there. I got to get each of these accounts to a couple thousand each because of the steak and eggs. That's right, Brian. Yeah, my first payout, I might take my wife out to dinner. Done for the day. Yep, we are done for the day. We'll come back in Asia, and it's good. Step away from the charts, get some time. Boring on the charts, but it provides a not boring life. So awesome. Thank you guys for being here. Do me a favor before you jump out, like the stream. I think the W deserves a like. Oh, that's bad. We appreciate a like. If you haven't already, if you've already liked it, thank you very much. Thank you for believing in me. So, yep, awesome, Lewis. Yep, buy gold. Kyle. Yep, Lewis, good to have you in. I'm glad the streams are good. If you guys have any feedback, let me know. Jump in the comments or whatever. Appreciate every single one of you that are here every day. Yep, excellent. At some point, keep doing this long enough, and we're going to have a chat that I'm not going to be able to keep up with because it's going to be insane. There's going to be thousands of people chatting in here. Maybe not. But either way, it's going to be crazy. So enjoy these times where it's just us. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate you as well. Yep, absolutely. Hope you guys all got a nice win there. Even if you were locked out, you can still journal it as this is a winning setup. Awesome. Sweet. All right. We will catch you tomorrow for New York. And same time, as always, 8 o'clock. And we'll go from there. Awesome. Take it easy, guys. Thank you.